Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents our Saturday night game of Gooey Re-Incarnate. That's an interesting double. Alright, whatever. Before we jump into tonight's game, I do want to give my typical shout-outs, first and foremost. Looks like I have two of our maps up, so I need to take care of that. First shout out, of course, just to Roll20, which is what I'm trying to adjust here because I have two of them going. Nope, that didn't do it. What happened to everything? There we go. I lost all my cameras too. There. Sorry about that. First and foremost, like I said, Gooey Cube. I mean, Roll20. Yeah, whatever. Long day. Roll20 is what allows me to share these this little combat situation with our players. Also share maps and as well as artwork for whatever game we're planning on running. Whether it be, of course, our D&D session we have here now, or a Mutants and Masterminds game, or some of the upcoming ones like the Star Wars and such. Also, a shout out to HeroForge. HeroForge is a website that allows you to create custom miniatures that you can pose it any way you wish. You can have them with gear from sci-fi to western to cyberpunk if you want, or fantasy. What do we got going on here? Let's close that out. Or if you're a subscriber to HeroForge, you can create a custom miniature that you can use in your digital games, such as Roll20, Foundry, or Fantasy Grounds. Another shout out to give is to Gooey Cube. Gooey Cube is a world created several years ago by the company and has been expanded upon over the years by them as well as contributors, which are players and DMs across the world. You may have a DM or a player that has got a favorite character or a favorite location they've used in their campaigns in the past, and they've decided to put them into the world of Zalthe. We've already ran into one of the ones that I've done, and two characters that I've put in there. I don't believe we've ran into any others yet, but the game's still kind of young. We'll see what happens next. I know that Josh is planning on contributing something, so we'll just have to wait and see what that ends up being. That is it for shoutouts. So now we'll go to our actual sponsors. First and foremost, one of our sponsors is W Energy. W Energy is a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. It has no calories, no sugars, and no fillers. To use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle is a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. Use the same code ROLLHITDIE to let them know you heard about them from. And for my players, I'm sure you've seen on our Discord that one of our that Gerald has shared two packets that Humble Bundle has put out. One for Warhammer Fantasy, and the other one is for the Mutants and Masterminds. So if you haven't had a chance, go check that out.
They also have Cthulhu.
Oh yeah, Cthulhu, and there was another one he had listed on that list as well. But they have
Vampire.
They have a lot of good, World of Darkness.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yes, they have a lot of good things you can get digitally. So go check them out. I've gotten a few things from them. I think some of our other players have done as well. If you're watching us on Twitch and not YouTube, there are a few things taken into consideration. First and foremost, down below us, you'll notice a little bit of a bio. In that bio, there are two links. One link is to Extra Life, which is the most important. Takes you to their website and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The second link, of course, is to our website, Roll Hit Die. Now, Roll Hit Die has a few bios and information on a couple of our games we've done, such as tonight's game as well as our Sunday game we were doing for a little while. We also have a shop that Marcus is working on. In that shop, you can get all sorts of swag, from rugs to mugs, shirts, with the symbol at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, as well as the one directly behind Marcus's head, as well as things from previous games, such as our Mutants and Masterminds game and our Vampire the Masquerade games. Let's see, last but not least, down below by the chat bar, you'll notice a bubble. The longer you watch our program and our watch us consecutively and a few other things, including raids and so forth, you collect points. Those points can be turned around and spent to cause chaos in any of our D&D games. Well, actually, at this point in time, any game we have. So if you collect those points, you can click down and do all sorts of things for the D&D game. Anywhere from advantage to disadvantage to magic items to GUI items to GUI rewards. You name it, it's all there. I think that's pretty much it as far as any of my actual announcements are concerned. Maybe before the end of the night, when Josh shows up, we'll get Josh to do a little shout out for his channel. I'm sure he's got something he'd like to add to that too. He'll be joining us a little later due to circumstances. Anybody else have anything they would like to announce before we move on?
Nope.
Now,
Alright, so I do need to adjust this camera because it's looking too far down. Alright, so well, I guess without further ado, we'll jump into tonight's episode of Gooey Re-Incarnate. Now, usually I get the players to give a little bit of a recap, but it's pretty simple. Recap for this one. Our players decided to make some purchases, get some things squared away for their hunting trip, because they were going to make some money and do some guild related quests by hunting down boars and wyverns. And also told to watch out for the T-Rex that's causing all sorts of trouble out there. Now, our players went out, came across the boars rather easily, took them out rather easily, but not too far off from that encounter. Wyverns, I guess, got the smell of food once they made it to the camp. I think you guys made a bait trap or some sort like that.
yep.
Brought them in and then got into combat with them. Of course, before one can encounter with the rest of the group, it ended up being possessed and is now attacking its friends. After a few rounds of dealing with the wyverns and actually finally taking down at least one of them, the giant T-Rex, or the best way to put it, he's not a giant, he is actually considered huge. The huge T-Rex came out of nowhere, through the trees, and is roaring down on our group as we...
Can I clarify that it is a undead T-Rex?
Well, yeah, he definitely is not technically with the living. And that's where we left off. So, we were at the top of the round. Mason, you noticed all of this going on. What exactly would you like to do?
Well, I can't really deal with T-Rex right now. And I got this wyvern right behind me. So I'm just gonna focus on it. And
Alright.
I'm gonna attack it a handful of times. With my keen mind that I seem to have mastered my unarmed skills a little bit. Do I get flanking? Is this one as
Technically,
possessed
it's
as
being
it knows?
It technically is being accosted by another. So,
Okay.
yeah, technically, its attention is diverted somewhat, so you would get advantage,
Perfect.
or you would
Okay.
get flanking. Rephrase that.
First two hits.
Yep. It'll be 9, 10, 22.
Alright. And then bludgeoning, not slashing. Just ignore the slashing part of
Yeah.
that.
No need to worry about that on these guys. It seems to be taking whatever damage you give them.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hit it one more time. Seeing that big guy there, I don't want to be spending my... And then there's that.
Yep.
4.
You take it down.
Alright. I'm gonna... I'm gonna 5, 10, 15 to here. And that's where I'll stay.
Okay. Believe that would be Austin next.
God damn it, Curtis. As you shake your head, I start charging it. You big! Come to me! Come down to my size! Hey, guess what I'm
Or
gonna
maybe,
do? I'm going reckless.
why don't you go row up to its size?
Because I don't have a potion that will make me bigger.
Oh,
You
you
do
have
have a potion.
Gargantuan. Gargantuan.
Huh?
Don't you have a potion of Gargantuan or
No,
Size.
I have a potion of giant size.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Or excuse me, not giant size, but just it enlarges me. And did you say this thing was huge?
Yes.
Okay. Because that's a lot bigger than huge if you're counting what's the feet under him.
Yeah, I think huge is more like that, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. 15 it's supposed to be 15 by 15. Hey,
Thank you. I didn't know. I just popped it out there to be big and scary.
oh yeah, it definitely is scary.
So that's the case. It looked scary when you first saw it. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
These guys
Right.
here were supposed to be large, so that's a 10 by 10. Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does indeed hit.
Okay, that's 19 points of damage. 3 of it is fire, if it matters.
All right.
Second is 24 to hit for 22 points of damage. And the final main hand hit, 17 to hit for 13 points of damage. And offhand to hit is so it's 10,
No.
15.
No, that's a miss. I'm not letting you have criticals tonight. Forget it. No. Go ahead, do your math. Sorry.
Yeah, because you got me all messed up.
That was the point.
Let's see, that's so I rolled a 5 for the second one. 15, 20. 31 points on the second one, or the last one.
All right.
And five of that is fire if it matters.
Yeah, doesn't seem that any of that matters.
Okay. So, and that's it for me.
All right. This one's going to take off. Where's the speed?
80 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better run.
Yeah, so he flaps up in the air and takes off flying away.
Just remember where it's going. Probably where its nest is.
Bubus, as you holler out, yeah, you better run. It's your turn.
Let's see. How far am I from it? Oh,
I mean, you're
Okay.
close enough to drop a fireball.
well, no.
He's got to be 9th level for that to happen.
Josh just sent me a GUI item on Twitch.
Did he know?
That's what he was saying. Yes,
Who sent that? Redeemed.
Josh.
Oh, it's Josh's thing? Okay. Well, GUI item is going to be the top card there. You see him?
Yes, these are GUI items.
All right, I'll just, you know what? I'll do you one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Since we have the actual size now of the dinosaur, it's only 15 feet, he would be standing in a 10-foot square. Right?
even if part of him is in it, he would still have to make the saving throw.
Yeah. If you're wanting to hit grease, you can hit grease.
I'm hitting grease.
All right. And
Go grease lightning, go grease
that's
lightning.
dexterity save.
Yep.
Yep.
DC's a 16. It looks like.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. All right, and let's see. Okay, he has fallen down. And I'm going to say, because you didn't point out, that to safely assume that you made sure that Austin was not involved in that.
Right, it's dead center of him, so 10 feet out.
So it's very comical to see him start to slip on this grease. I don't know what cartoon character has done it in the past, but I'm sure you guys have seen a cartoon character of some sort who does that whole boop, 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 and then slams on the ground.
But at the same time he does that, I'm looking up and going, "Oh my God, no!"
Fall that way! Fall that way!
All right, so that's it for Bubba's.
Yeah, because I'll pull out the launcher and have it ready for next round.
All right, Russ.
He is. I can't move the Wyvern token, so I'm just going to move myself up there, and I am going to attack this thing with claw and fight.
Let's see.
So,
Is there a way to give this permission for you to use it?
no, it would give me permission to all of them. So I am gonna. If I remember correctly, I have advantage not only from the flanking, but also that it's prone.
Yeah, it's prone.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the first attack with my claws are 20, and the second attack. Oh well, I failed on the bite. Okay, so 8 plus 4.
But you failed on the bite, but you hit with a claw. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me some
So
damage.
8 points of damage.
All right, I'll take your 8.
But I also just want to make sure I'm giving Austin flank if it stands back up.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot give you Bardic Inspiration right now.
Yeah.
So
Understood.
it'll take half its movement to go ahead and try to stand back up.
And I'm staying in proximity to, so Austin does get advantage.
All right, Austin.
Yep.
Big old mouse snaps at you.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. The wyvern. It's a 13 to hit the wyvern. Right at it. With the tail. So let's see. It'll be 26 points of damage to the wyvern.
Yeah, because my AC is only 13. You said 26?
Yep. I
Okay.
took care of it. With that, as a bonus action, Austin, you see this mouth come snapping at you. And then when it doesn't grab you, it backs up and it starts to make a weird, like... And as it does... something is spit out of its mouth. Come on now. Drop my token. There it is. I need to roll for his initiative. Alright, and that will end the T-Rex's turn. As this T-Rex vomits.
You need another saving throw.
Yep. Give me another dex saving throw.
Oh, he already failed. Fell back down.
Okay.
Okay.
But he vomits out another zombie. And let's see. That ends his turn. Wyvern number 1, I think, is already toast. Is this him? Nope. This is Wyvern number 1. So we'll get rid of Wyvern number 1. And the Reverend. Is the Reverend able to get in, or is he... We don't see him in here yet, do we?
No, not yet.
Alright. Well...
You do Eldritch Blast, I guess, on the thing and try to push him into the T-Rex?
Well, roll for an Eldritch Blast. You think he would aim for the zombie or the T-Rex?
Well, T-Rex, you'd have disadvantage.
Or would he aim for the other Wyvern that just flew up this way?
I would think since the Wyvern flew away, he's not too worried about him.
Okay.
That's just my thought. What do you guys think?
I mean, we can have him just start blasting at the wyvern. It's flying away because we came for the wyverns anyway.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Go for the wyvern.
Alright. Is he in range?
120 feet.
He's got little legs. He can run.
No, he's not
forward
going to be
a
able
ways.
to do it. Yep, he's too far.
How much movement does he have?
30
Only
feet.
30? Yeah, so
Yeah.
he'd still be out of range.
Well, I mean, get 30.
Yeah, it'd still be...
130 away.
So he would go after the zombie. then.
Alright, so go ahead and roll, I guess, an attack for the zombie.
What's his bonus?
+8.
Okay.
Actually,
And
actually
at
who
this
wants
level,
to who wants to control that character for this?
it don't matter to me.
Marcus then.
Alright.
See if I can find. Yes, there it is. Nope, it's not what I wanted to hit.
It's got the agonizing blast, so he's got his charisma added
Push.
to it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Or his charisma damage.
there you go. I'll let you do what you need to until he gets back.
Oh, let me refresh so I can actually see it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to close down my there we go.
Okay, I still don't see his character sheet.
That would probably be my fault. Give me a second. I probably gave you permission to do stuff to it, but not permission to actually see the damn thing. Alright, try that again. Editing. There you go.
Okay. Alright. Let's move this over here. I able to. Yeah, I'll move up towards me. Alright. So we have yeah, his level he has how many? 3? 2?
He has 2.
Okay, yeah. So first one. Normal.
Jesus, Russ.
16 hit.
I just looked at the GUI item you just received.
Yeah, I know. I know.
16 hit the zombie.
see. Yes, 16 will actually hit the zombie.
That's 10 points of force damage. And doesn't he have like.
Plus 3 more.
If he
Or
wants to do Crusher.
Well, not even that. He still does 3 more points.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
So 10, so 13 total.
Oh, that's one turn.
Then your second shot. That
26.
is
13 points of force damage.
All right, give me a second.
And push, pull, crush, whatever the extra bonus points that he gets.
Yeah, just the Genie's Wrath.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that was the 3 points.
Yeah, just that one time. It would be 26 total then, that round.
Doesn't.
Alright, so.
Bonus action telekinetically.
You have to be
Oh,
within
that's
60 feet.
Yeah, it's 30 feet.
Or 30
Alright,
feet. Yeah.
so you hit him twice.
Don't I have like repelling blast though? With
Yeah.
You have both.
You can push and pull.
Okay.
When you push
Yeah,
him.
I'll push him into the grease.
Okay, well, you push him into the grease, but he hits the T-Rex that is still prone.
Okay.
Also, he looks like he drops, but then he gets back up.
Okay.
Damn zombies.
Alright, Mason, well, hold on, Mason, before you go. I think that should cover... Right? Nope. Well, that's screwed up. What did I roll on that zombie earlier? 15. Okay, it did put him in right order. Alright, go ahead, Mason, sorry.
All is good. I'm going to move up 45 feet, and then I'm going to have to use my bonus action to long jump. And I'm going to land there. Seeing the zombie twitch.
Oh, he stood back up once he twitched.
Yeah. Yeah, seeing him still twitch, I'm going to deck him. Flap. 9 points damage.
9. Okay, give me a second. Stands back up.
Stay down. Well,
That's a miss.
yeah. I think I got into some of that grease there
Yeah,
myself.
Your right foot kind of like catches just the edge of it, and you slip, and your punch goes wide.
Yeah. And that's my movement bonus action. All that.
So you're done?
Okay. I will attack the T-Rex. I am not going reckless this time because he's prone. 13 points of damage.
Oh shit, you did go reckless last time. Oh well.
15 points of damage.
Alright, hold on.
Uh-huh.
You said 14, then 15.
13, then 15.
Alright, well, I'll just put 14 on the next one.
Okay.
Alright.
Last regular attack is 18 points.
18. Alright. Seems to go down.
Okay. 6, since somebody said he was undead, I hit it at least one more time. Oh, crit!
Well,
Yep, and your hand sinks into the flesh of the zombie very sickeningly.
Okay. Do you need the damage or not?
Not really. I mean,
Hey, can y'all hear me?
yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No.
Hold on. Let me fix these cameras right quick.
Thank you for the invulnerability potion, by the way.
Awesome. Sorry, it's homecoming dance tonight, so we had to take a bunch of pictures and stuff before they left. So.
Oh yeah, thanks for the heads
I
up.
see.
I missed all that. All right. So yeah, the zombie goes down,
Okay. And that's it for me.
and let's see. As it goes down, you notice its stomach start to move.
Ew.
As rupturing out of it are 3 more zombies.
So you kill the T-Rex in, what, 2 rounds?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, that's fine.
Is what it is. Alrighty. So yeah, you take that. What do you do? You only did what, 2, 3 hits? How many hits did you do?
4. If you're talking about total, is 8 hits.
Okay, so you. Anything else you want to do? Bonus action, move action?
That was my bonus action. Move action. No, I'd probably stay exactly where I'm at because of, I see more targets.
Alright.
Is that one 5 feet away from me? Or all of them at least 5 feet away from me?
Well, they're. Yeah, about
If not,
5
then
feet.
I'll stay where I'm at.
I mean, there's a huge body they're crawling out of, so it might be best to stay where you're at anyway.
Well, I'm trying to flank for Russ, for the rabbit.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Well, you were flanking for him with that one, weren't you?
Nope.
This
The
one
way
right
he
here?
was, we weren't flanking.
Gotcha.
Now we are.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's all.
Alright, well, this one will make its way to here.
Now, would it need to make a deck save since it's
Nope, because it's coming out of a body onto the
a
ground.
creature that enters the area?
But there's a big T-Rex dead body laying on top of the grease pile.
Fine.
Ow. Yeah, he's kind of rendered your grease pit a little obsolete. Alright, so it's the first one that moves. He's going to come up behind the bunny. And he's just going to do a slam attack. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, I figured it did. Alright, seeing the big guy go down.
Don't you come back here, scared little piece of shit. He ain't got the balls to come back.
No, he's got wings.
There. Action. Melee. Okay, well, he's done an action and a move. So there's nothing else you can do. But he is right there, pretty much hovering next to you and the Reverend.
Hey.
Dude, I'll have to chase him down later.
Alright, so zombie that's still standing. Let's see. I'll roll a d2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Looks like Mason. Yeah, Mason is the target, which I'm sure won't be much of an issue, especially when I roll a 4.
That'll miss.
That takes care of him. This one here doesn't get the advantage. You know what? I'm an idiot. Let me roll that again. 14 still doesn't hit you. Roll d20. Alright. So the ones that had advantage aren't hitting you very well, so we'll see if the one without advantage will hit you. Unless an 11 hits. Alright, Bobus, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, hey, little fella, I didn't think you were coming back. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll reach up and boot its snoot. Electrify hit.
Yep.
11 points of lightning damage, and I need a strength saving throw. And actually, that had been upcast. I'm down with my first level spell, so that's another d6 damage. So, 17 points of damage.
Alright, so 17 and you need a what?
I need a strength saving throw.
Okay, DC is a 16.
16.
Alright, and what did you do?
He is stunned if he fails.
He did, he failed.
Okay, he's stunned until the end of their next turn.
Alright. Russ.
Okay, I see this one right here. I am going to try to grab it and fly away with it.
Alright.
So I'm just assuming it's my basic claw attack with no damage.
For Wyvern, for grab, yeah, probably be the basic to claw.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have advantage on it, so I do not do it. I miss it.
Alright. But you are here now, right?
I am there now. Yes, I am.
Alright. So the next zombie. Let's see.
Don't you get 2 attacks?
I do, but I was trying to grab. So
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming since I don't have a grapple attack that it's going to take my entire action to grapple.
Yeah. Alright.
No, each attack allows you to grapple.
Okay, then I will try to bite it, because that's my only other attack. Okay. So, 15 plus 7, that'll be a 22.
That will work.
Okay, then I grab it in my mouth and go up.
Alrighty.
I'll go up 80 feet.
Copy that. So it will single-mindedly try to slam you as you carry it up.
Okay.
That'll be a 22 for 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Reverend.
I've taken 21.
Awesome. So, I'm assuming this big guy, this is the one that's stunned, right?
Currently, yes.
Yes.
Gotcha. So that means I can move away from it. 10, 15 feet. And I am going to Eldritch Blast that one.
Which one?
The one that's stunned.
Okay.
That means I get it's
Advantage.
stunned advantage. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll go ahead and do the second hit also. 25 again.
Cool.
Awesome. So the first one is going to be 12. I'll do the what I always do, the Genie's Wrath, so that 12 turns into 15. I'm going to crush her, so it'll move 5 feet away. And the next one does 14 damage, and it's just a straight force damage. And I'll repelling blast on both of these, so it'll move back 20 feet.
20 feet from its original position.
Yes. Well, 5 feet and then 20. So technically 25 feet altogether.
Okay.
Yeah. And that will be my turn.
All right. Mason.
I'm gonna go after this guy,
All right.
and
Not the one I gave you flank on?
no, I'm sure that you can handle him, because I'm gonna try something and see if we can help ourselves out with an ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my unarmed master to attack him, taking a -5 to hit, plus 10 to damage.
To this one.
The guy that popped out, and I don't know if he's taking any damage.
Okay.
So, first attack.
15 is a hit.
All right, that's 23 points of damage.
Hold on.
Bludgeoning, not slashing.
Jesus. Okay. 23.
Sorry, that's for my feet. So
Okay.
that's for my feet thing.
So, how much health did he have?
22.
Okay, I think I'll use my reaction on that.
Me too!
I mean, yeah, you caused 23 points. He had 22 and failed his fortitude save to keep standing.
And yeah, then I'll turn around and I'll clock the other guy.
The other guy to the left or the one between
The
you
one
two?
that's between me and
All right.
Kitty Cat in Austin. Same thing. 17 for 23.
He doesn't get up this time.
Okay. How far away is this guy now? Make it. Make it there. I'm gonna sprint all the way here, and bonus action, flurry of blows.
Yep. As you do that, you feel a slight breeze behind you as you run away.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing I did with them. I'm gonna see how that goes for me. Taking a minus the penalty.
All right.
You have advantage because he's still stunned.
Oh, okay. Then I'll roll it. This. Then I'll roll D20 for the first one. All right. So, the 14 turns into a natural 20.
Yep. So give me the damage on that.
It's just a minute.
Break out the calculator and the fingers.
It's only
So
the
that's-
dice damage that's doubled, though. Remember?
Yeah, I know. It's what would that be? 2 plus 18. All right, so those two attacks there on the bottom are 54 damage.
Okay. Total for both of them?
Yeah.
All right. I'll take you 54. Is that in for you?
Yes. That's it.
All right, Austin.
I have stood still at least one round since the last time I used it, so I move, and I'll take my attacks on the wyvern. $25 to hit for 22 points.
Yep. You can stop there.
Okay.
See, he only had 10. All right.
Yep. I can't make it back, so
Only one zombie, and he can't seem to get to nobody. What's his? Oh, his speed is down here. There. He'll move there. That'll be it for his turn. Bubus.
You know what? I'll give him attack of opportunity. Go ahead and give me attack of opportunity there.
Yeah, you take 2 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. One shot. And 2 shots. I assume the crit hits. How about an 18?
Yep. Separate damage. Hold on. Was it 24 for the crit?
I'm trying to verify. I don't think I have auto crit on here. Or
Well, let's see. We got 3 plus 5 plus 5. And the 11 is a 6 plus 5, so it looks like it's already set.
17
Okay.
plus 8. The second one should be the two dice. So the first one should be 17, and
Okay.
then plus 11.
Okay.
Alright, so since it was a crit, there is no dice roll for me.
Okay.
Even if it was, I don't think he'd be able to make it.
Okay.
Alright, Russ. You have this.
Fly up another 80 feet and drop it.
I figured as much.
I kind of thought so.
Is it a d6 for every 10 feet? So it's what you're up, what, 16 d6?
Yeah.
16d6.
Go ahead and roll it for me.
Okay. 61 points of damage.
Yeah. Let me roll my con save.
And probably hit a tree or something on the way down.
No, you said you went straight. I even rolled a 1 on the con save.
Okay.
So, everybody else is fighting. Bobus finally takes down the zombie that's on the ground. Looks like everything's clear on the ground, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear this splat noise as you look over where the T-Rex's body's at, and there's a pancake with a skull sitting on top of it. Right next to the dead T-Rex.
Alright.
With that, I guess technically you're out of initiative unless there's something else you want to do, Russ. Because you still have possession of this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking, the other one flew off to the west. I may go see if I can figure out.
Oh, he came back.
Where they're. I know, but nest might be somewhere nearby. So,
Would you be able to get into
I
his
can't.
thoughts?
I can't get into his thoughts, not without detect thoughts, and I can't cast right now.
Not to mention, he doesn't necessarily have a language.
Yeah.
Muscle memory?
Uh, Truthfully, I'm just going to detach from this wyvern after we've gotten up really high, and let it go wherever it wants to go.
What do you consider really high?
We're at about 160 feet right now.
Yeah.
So, probably 80 more feet and
Ooh.
let it go.
Keep flying up until you go unconscious. So like the rocks should.
And do it right over the farmer's house.
All right, so you're just going up 80, or are you going to keep going?
Our house is destroyed, but at least your sheep are safe now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let it go at about 340 feet.
Okay. Let's see.
Because I'll be far enough so that they won't be able to see me leave the body, and later on I'll just come back and.
All right. It flies off a little northeast.
Curtis, I sent you a text on.
Yeah, I sent you a URL.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Yep.
so we cleared the initiative order. So as far as you guys know, the other wyvern just flew up, dropped the zombie into a pancake form, and kept flying up till it decided to fly off to the northeast.
Well, that was nice of that wyvern. Why weren't the others friendly?
What'd y'all like to do?
Maybe it decided that the getting was good and it got out.
Yeah.
No.
This one was awful dumb to come back, but
Well, I kind of taunted it, like I did with the dragon.
yeah.
So Mason, what was it that we need to get off these guys for the quest?
Let me think for a second. For the wyverns,
I guess we chop off the head with the.
I have
Teeth.
a list. Herbs, there's the ears, the wyverns, or tail.
Okay.
So we collect tails of the wyvern.
So we get a total of what? 3?
Sadly.
Is there any way that I can extract the venom sacs?
There might be.
I will aid you.
I was gonna say we might want to chop these things up, and I would gladly help.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what do I need to do? Alchemy, or
If
do
you're
I need
trying
to
to
do
go for the venom sac, you'll have to give me an alchemy.
alchemy? And I get advantage because he's helping me, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Has anyone got guidance?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Well, but I'm not there.
Yeah.
It'll take a while to do just one.
Yeah.
And I am out of spell slots to do aid, but I'll assist.
Aid doesn't help any further.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a little flash of genius there.
There
Okay,
you
so
go.
17.
17, yeah.
All right, so yeah, you came real close to puncturing the sack to where you couldn't get anything out of it. But with the 17, you're able to salvage a little bit of it. Say a vial of it.
Okay. And I'm gonna do all 3. So.
Right.
After they finish that first one, Russ will come back with his familiar info and go, sorry, never saw the T-Rex.
Oh, he's over there.
Oh, it attacked you?
Yeah.
And I missed it?
Yeah.
You'll have to tell me so I can create a story about it. Or a song about it.
Well, when these wyverns attacked us, apparently one wasn't having it. I'll do the flash of genius on the other 2 as well.
So
And
a
since I'm
19 and a
there,
17
I will-
again.
All right.
I'll give you...
So you're able to get a vial from each of them of poison.
So that should be
Okay.
3, 6, 9 for.
Yes.
Okay.
I got 2 more flash of geniuses if anybody needs to do anything.
While they're doing this, I'm going to look for, since we're out in the wilderness like that, I'm going to look for mining stuff, ore.
Yeah, I'll like skin and do the meat of the 3 that are here.
All right, give me an investigation check there, Austin.
I have mining.
All right, well, give me a mining roll.
Okay, thank you.
We'll use that instead. See if you can find a spot that looks like it might have some minerals in it.
19.
Takes you till.
Go on.
I was gonna say, it takes you till he's about done with the last stinger, but you're able to find a spot that you're certain if you dig down a little bit, you'll come across some sort of ore.
Okay. How many rolls you want?
You give me 3 like he did.
22. A 1. And a crit. And for the 1, I'm going to use my inspiration and re-roll it.
You sure?
I will.
And I got 10.
Yeah.
All right.
I would have given you both.
What?
Bardic and
Guidance.
Okay. Well, what's your bardic for the last
D8.
one? Roll. So 10. So I got a 20 on the last one. So 19. Or excuse me, 22 crit and a 20.
All right. So with the 22 and the 20, you're able to find you some steel.
Ooh.
But with the crit, there was a small note of mithril attached to it.
Ooh.
The second time you hit the stone to try to get the steel, well, it's iron, not steel. My bad.
That's what I thought. Yeah. But
because you got to mix to make steel.
Yep.
yeah.
But anyway, the second time you hit to try to get the iron ore out of the ground, you heard a crack sound, but it was just the wood tweaking a little because you saved it with your inspiration to keep from losing your pickaxe.
you need to take the inspiration from me, please.
Oh yeah, I'll take care of that. You're certain you might need to? I think I stole it. Yep, there we go.
Get Bobas to cast mending on it.
Yeah, might be a good idea. Just to be on the safe side. You don't see any damage. You heard it make a weird noise like it was about to snap the head off.
How many pounds did I get of both?
Well, let's see. Shall we? I'm going to give you.
Do you have mending yet, Phobos?
No, not yet.
I do.
Okay, then.
I have mending.
Yeah, I also have mending. I'll mend your thing.
Thank you.
We'll say about 63 pounds of iron ore and 40 of mithril.
Ooh, damn.
So, question.
Yeah, because you're doing this while they're doing all the skinning and stuff.
Yes, I didn't help any. I did not help who I normally help on scanning.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rev.
I now have a total of 47 points for alchemy. So that means it goes to level 2 now, right?
If that's what you want to spend it on, yes.
I believe it's 50 points you have to have total.
Well, let's check. Where is the...
It's right here.
Okay, all right. Before I go any
I
farther,
think it's 40.
I gotta,
It's
I gotta
40.
have
Oh, okay.
40 free points to boost
Yes.
it. Okay, then I have 9 free. I now have it high enough that I actually can do it. Okay, my brain, I'm good. Okay, yeah.
I'll skin these 3 if somebody wants to help.
I'll help.
Appreciate it.
Alright, so you're now tier 2 on alchemy?
I don't have enough free points. I've used alchemy enough to get. Does that make sense?
You spend
Okay.
it on other things though.
You spent the points on
Right.
other things.
Yeah, I've spent on other stuff, but I can. Once I get enough points, I can go to level 2.
Okay, so just let me know when you do.
Okay.
You
All
think
right.
that 14's good, Kurt, or would you like a little flash?
I would like a flash, if you wouldn't mind.
All right, I'll give him a little flash on that.
So 19, 26, and a crit.
All right, and you were doing what on the bodies, right?
Skinning and gathering the tails of the 3 wyverns.
All right. You gather the tails just fine on him because you need to turn them in, and he's already done the poison sacs. So with your 1926, the first 2 are in real good shape. The last one, you skin it so well that it's almost as if it had a zipper on it. There's no deviation. You can literally take it off of him like it's off his wings and his legs and stuff, with just one single cut down the middle.
All right.
Did I wrap myself in that then?
Let's see. I think you'd list that as a completely unblemished hide, with the scales and all that still attached to it. I put a note with that. If this is used to create anything, then it'll have a +1 to it. And of course, if you go to sell it, it'll be a value higher than the rest.
What do we need for the T-Rex? The head, right?
Oh, they told us to run. They did. I don't think they told us what we need from it.
Yeah, there'll be an investigation to see if we chased it down, get it, or if it attacked us. If we did kill it, or if we claimed to have killed it.
Gotcha.
And it did come attack us while we were...
Yeah, we're killing damn wyverns. I say we chop it up and rescue. Tell the guys to bring the wagon up so we can load all the shit in the wagon.
Yep, I will ask them to come over.
I'm
I will point
I'm going to
out-
go find the farmer.
I will point out that anybody who's near the T-Rex can smell the rot. And now that his necromantic power is no longer working, it's rotting even faster.
Does it have anything of alchemic value?
Give me an Arcana.
An arcana. I just picked that up as a skill. Woo!
You're certain that at this particular point in its stage, you wouldn't have anything of any value.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'm going to go find the farmer.
Did we get the meat off the wyvern?
I
Yes.
think so.
Yes, you got the meat off.
Okay.
I
did.
don't know how much a wyvern weighs.
A lot.
Yeah, we'll say.
I mean, it's a large creature, so what? 1,500 pounds?
They got to be able to fly as well, though.
Yeah, it's the thin bones. We'll say among the 3 of them, you're able to get about 1,500 pounds of meat.
All right.
Should we open up our own butcher shop next?
Probably.
That town's gonna be real happy. It's got a lot of meat it's got to deal with.
All right, so
And it's
you're heading back.
exotic meat.
You're heading back to the farmer by yourself, there, Reverend.
Well, everybody, yeah, I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay. You make your way back to the farmhouse without any issue.
I will knock on the door.
Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, it's you. What?
Mhm.
Well, what's going on?
I will simply point at the... Your problem is dealt with.
So no more wyverns.
No more wyverns.
So my sheep are safe from any wyverns. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Did he notice? Basically, I'm trying to get confirmation that he's seen this thing come out of the woods and attack us, or not.
Did you ask him?
I'm going to. So, did you see the T-Rex that come out of the woods?
You know what? I don't know. I might have. Hold on. Oh yeah. I saw that. I watched it. Watched it come running out and scream at you, and I was sure y'all were dead.
Luckily, we were here to deal with it. So, all I'm saying is you can confirm that we had to defend ourselves, correct?
Stay here. He goes back inside, and you hear him rustling around with something. A few minutes later, he comes back out with a scroll and hands it to you. Here.
I'll open this. What's the scroll?
It says, for completing the job, the adventuring group that came out completed the job of the wyverns, and in the process was attacked by a zombie T-Rex? Question mark. They did not go for it. It came after them.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you for taking care of all the wyverns. I ain't got to worry about my sheep no more.
Tell you what I can offer you, since you've been such a just a ray of sunshine to deal with. How about you come into town sometime? We own an establishment called the Boneyard,
Okay.
and you can dabble in pleasures that's not sheep.
He looks at you, shakes his head, and then flinches as a plate hits the wall beside his head. Don't you even fucking think about it!
Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Okay, 2 for 1. How's that sound?
Now a mug flies at and hits the side of the door. I'm not thinking about it! Jesus! You can go now. He closes the door on you. And you can hear them arguing with each other as you walk away.
I'll come back and I'll give the scroll to Russ. Like, I got it. Here you go. Or who? So I got it. He says it.
Well, who's been dealing with the guild more?
I thought it was Mason.
I think I've dealt with it the most, all of like 2 times.
Yeah, well, I'll give it to Mason then.
Daddy doesn't want it. You have it.
Sure. Okay. Thanks.
Teeth of this T-Rex. Are they longer than the teeth I got from whatever we killed last time?
Don't know what you killed. I can't remember what you killed last time. What are you talking about?
Was it alligator or what did we kill that?
So we killed
Yes,
alligators.
the teeth are bigger than the
Allosauruses.
The teeth are definitely bigger than the alligators, but they're not in real good condition.
Oh, okay.
I mean, holes. Some of them are broken.
This is way bigger than the Allosaurus.
Definitely smells of rot. Like a person's mouth would smell like if it had an abscess tooth. For anybody who knows how that smells.
Yeah.
All right, so what y'all doing?
Pimp Daddy, can't you make this smell better? Can we take the head and make it smell better before we truck it on?
Well,
I mean,
we gotta show proof we killed the T-Rex, right?
well, do you want just the skull?
Sure.
Okay.
That would be a great centerpiece.
I was kind of thinking about that.
Yeah. Mounted up on the wall behind the bar.
Yeah.
Maybe above the door.
I think there are some dead sheep because, I'll use my spell Minor Reanimate on them so they can eat the flesh off the skull.
Did they get the sheep? No, there's still one alive.
No. Didn't we use one as a lure?
Yeah, but they didn't even get to it before you guys started.
Oh,
attacking.
they never got to it. Okay.
Right.
Then I'll still use Minor Reanimate because I'm sure there are dead animals somewhere.
Yeah, there's 3 dead wyvern bodies.
Well, not it can't be that big, but I'm sure that out in the woods there are some dead bones and stuff. So I'll do that, and they can eat off the flesh.
All right, so you guys spend some time cutting up the wyverns, and these little bitty skeletons come crawling out of the woods and start eating the rotted flesh off the skull of the dinosaur, and then the rest of the body. Uh, After about an hour or 2 hours, um, Austin comes back, I guess, dragging a bag full of what sounds like rocks.
Uh,
I got some
Any of
good
y'all into
stuff.
scrimshaw?
What?
Any of y'all into Grimshaw? Sorry, scrimshaw. Bone carving.
Bone what?
Carving of bones.
I
Like into
mean,
drinking horns.
I could probably do something like that if you were
ooh.
wanting.
Oh, we could take one of the teeth of the T-Rex and make it a big old drinking horn.
Well, we have the whole skull. I mean, I was thinking, if you wanted a femur or something,
A what?
Sure.
That work. A rib
a
or
leg.
leg.
Oh, a leg. Why would I
So
want
we'll
a
take a
leg?
couple bones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me an investigation to see if you actually find any that are worth keeping.
I will help.
Okay, I'll do
Who's
it.
doing it? That
I'll
would be
do it.
Bobus.
I will help him.
And then I'll use my last flash of genius.
All right, roll me a d6. All right, you can find 6 decent bones that are not like splintered or bone marrow seeping out of them and shit.
You know it's really bad. This wagon we got is so full.
It is definitely full.
Yeah.
How much weight can it hold?
I don't know.
Well, if
Thought you
all
gave us
fails, I
a.
can
I thought you looked up the weight last week.
I can ritually cast Tensor's floating disc and just keep doing that so we can have some extra carrying capacity.
All right. Well, just for levity's sake, we'll say you guys are able to get what you found and what you got back towards the city. And I think we're going to take a quick break,
Okay.
and you guys can decide what you're going to do next. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. And you guys made a decision on what it is you're about to do.
Head back
Well, I
to
think
town.
Yeah.
Well, have we gotten all the herbs or flowers that we were supposed to pick?
We ran into the boars when we were going to.
So on the way back, we do some herb hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoever's doing the searching for the herbs themselves, go ahead and give me a roll.
Somebody
Anyone
want
want
to
to help?
Yeah.
I will
somebody-
definitely. I will help. Yes.
I figured whoever was doing it was getting with advantage because everybody in the group's kind of going to help out a little.
22.
Yeah.
Investigation.
You have no problem finding the rest of the herbs required.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go ahead and move you all back to town. Yeah, let's move you to the actual proper town of Bay Million and not Leak Yard.
Now, on the way back, should we discuss the fact that we only brought 3 tails back and say that's as many as showed up?
Huh?
Is there-
I mean, the T-Rex showed up in the middle of it. I think they'll be understanding that.
Did they? Well, hold on a second. Did they say there were 4?
Well, no.
It said kill 4 wyverns. I think on the sheet.
Okay. Well, this scroll says we completed the job.
Yeah.
And it's so much per tail.
Right.
But then we got attacked by a T-Rex.
Yeah.
True.
So if the tail was completely and utterly destroyed because the T-Rex came and attacked us,
Okay.
Huh?
Well, I'm just saying if that other one that flew away,
Hypothetically.
the other one comes flying back.
it wasn't with the rest.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Should we just say there's only 3 there?
I say that in the middle of the fight with the wyverns, the T-Rex attacked, and
Okay. Okay. Well, you're dealing with them, so I don't.
I don't think that will. I don't think that they will. Or worst comes to worst, you could always just say that it turned tail and run, like it ran. We could just say that.
Yeah.
Which
I don't
think
think
it's.
it's
I
going
don't think
back.
it's going to come back. That's yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so what you doing? You make it back to town.
Yeah.
With your cartload, there's a guard at the door, a gate. Nature of your business.
Bringing back stuff for the guild.
You have a guild card.
Yep, you're good.
Alright.
Multi-pass.
No guild card.
Huh?
Not. I don't know what a multi-pass is. We just need your guild card. Okay. And he looks over it. Alright, you're good. Next.
Thank you.
Okay.
You got anything to
Hey,
claim?
hey. You like wyvern meat?
Can't say that I've ever had it.
Reach back. Here. Give
Just-
him about 5 pounds of bloody meat.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Eat it.
Cook it and eat it. It's good.
He's. I mean, oh yeah, sure, fine, okay. He looks from his partner at the gate. He's like,
You don't have to buy dinner tonight.
sure.
Is there a butcher shop along the way? To the
There's a
guild?
butcher in town.
I mean, yeah.
I think we've
there's,
met the butcher before.
There's a
We've
butcher.
met the butcher. We've given the butcher a shit ton of meat before too.
I thought that was in the other town. Okay.
No, that was this town. They got, I think, all of our owlbear.
Okay.
Okay, so headed to the butcher first.
You can
Yeah,
go.
so we can unload at least half of this meat.
As much as he's willing to buy. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Willing. Maybe a good idea to find out if he's got enough to buy. All right. So you're heading to the butcher.
Last time they didn't have money. It was more of a, this will be good for our reputation in town.
It's true.
It will make us look good for providing.
She was a female dwarf, wasn't she?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
I'd look at my notes, but I think so.
Yep.
I mean, back at our boneyard, I can build us a cooler to freeze this meat, but I can only build it so big, so this is a lot more.
I mean, a 6-foot chest cooler.
Yeah, which will only hold maybe 300 to 400 pounds of meat.
Oh,
You got
come on.
1,500 pounds.
Like an entire cow.
We also got like 2,500 pounds of boar meat also.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff.
Not to mention some other things. All right,
We
so
got like 4,000 pounds of meat.
you make your way to the butcher,
Yes.
or you head back to
Yeah.
the
Oh.
establishment.
Whichever comes first, butcher or the guild hall.
The butcher is in
go
a
with-
better part of town, on the side you came in on. We'll probably come to him before you get to your establishment, which is, yes, the nicest building in the slums, but it's still in the slums.
I was talking about when we pass the butcher before we get to the guild hall.
Oh, to the guild
Oh.
hall. You probably get to the guild hall first.
All right, we'll stop there and then drop off the meat at the butcher and then stuff.
Yep.
It's only a couple of folks, and you go talk to the guild hall.
All right. See, who's doing the talking?
Hey. Yeah.
Huh?
You know.
Oh, hey.
We know who's talking.
It's the rabbit. Hey, you guys, that was quick. Are you already done with your quest, or did you come back for more supplies?
Well, we did everything that was on the list. It's just
Everything?
out there. Yeah. We can't bring it in here. It's out the wagon. Like spread out
You've
all
only been
4
gone a
things.
couple hours.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say.
I mean,
all
half a
4
day,
things.
yeah, but still.
We did it.
We collected the herbs. We
Mhm.
killed the boars. Slap out all the ears. And yeah,
Okay.
I mean these were easy enough to bring in. The wyverns, the tails, they're too big. And then yeah, T-Rex attacked us while we were killing the wyverns. So we killed T-Rex.
Well, I mean, if you got your cart, then I guess pull around back and we can inventory everything that's there. I can go ahead and give you the funds for the boars. Here's your money on that.
All right.
And you've got the herbs too. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Log.
Let me see your card. And she makes some sort of notes and runs her hand over the card, and it kind of glows for a second. Okay. I guess you're a party, so I'll make sure that that's registered to the entire party. You guys still haven't registered a name for your party yet, so we'll just have to figure it out individually, I suppose. But yes, but get your cart, pull around back, and we'll take care of the inventory and the rest of what you brought, and make sure you're paid for the wyvern mission as well. And you've heard about the herbs, so I gave you the money for that.
What about the T-Rex?
Yeah, what about the T-Rex?
What about the T-Rex?
Yeah, we weren't gonna get paid for that one. That was just if we got it back.
Wait.
Yes, but it's not a matter of pay or credit.
Yes.
It attacked us, we attack it back.
Give him the scroll. Give him the
Yeah,
scroll.
yeah. But yeah, no, this is where you stop. This is where you go.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Now flip it up. Here you go. You see, we were in the midst of combat with the wyverns.
Wait, Rev, hold up. I pick him up and put him on the counter where he can talk better.
Thank you, Fur Daddy. Thank you. Now listen, we were in there. We were fighting these wyverns. They come in. They were ferocious beasts. And then we heard a trembling. The water. You ever seen Jurassic Park and the water was trembling? Here he come. He was a zombie T-Rex. Luckily, we had the Fur Daddy with us, and the rabbit, and they kung fu the shit out of that big ass T-Rex, and we killed it. And I'll point outside. And we'll say the door's open. He'll point, and the skull of the T-Rex is out there.
Half
You see, we made it. We made a trap. and it lured the wyverns into to a kill box, if you will. And then the trap where it was made with raw meat from the pigs that we had,
The
uh,
sheep.
the sheep and the pigs. Well, we use pig meat too. Anyway, the point of the matter is the T-Rex smelt the meat, and that's what attracted him. And you see, being the heroic adventurers that we are and the entrepreneurs of this here city, we took it upon ourselves to defeat said T-Rex to safeguard this city.
Only understood maybe half of what you said there. I gotta go talk to the guild master, and
Oh yeah, you go do you. You
She-
go do you. Yeah, yeah.
We'll bring it around back.
she walks out.
That was
And-
good, man. That was good.
Hell and a high fiving. Yeah.
All right. So you guys roll around back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, are they wanting to take the tails, or
Yeah, they're gonna take the bill.
okay?
Yeah.
I'll start unloading the tails.
You might want me to do that. They kind of heavy.
Yeah, actually, I'll just look at my strength.
You'll supervise.
Austin,
Accidentally smack someone with the stinger.
What?
do you want to grab this?
Yeah.
Thank you. I got caught up on the wagon. That's why I couldn't move it. Yeah.
Well, you have to lift up the tail. It gets caught on things because it's got that little pisher thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, since you know what you're doing, I'll just let you take care of the tails.
Sure. Hey, I got one more. Look.
Yeah, Russ is just sitting there watching everyone.
While you was doing your story, Austin was in the background doing the Hulkamaniac stuff. You know, every time you did something that said, and these people did, it was like,
Yeah, I saw it.
he was augmenting your story.
All right, so you guys make your way back around back.
We unload what we need to unload.
Do you think David would want to buy some of this meat?
We can ask him.
Gil might not.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they might have a party.
That's a good idea. Open at night. Wyvern meat. Every hoe. For every purchase of every hoe, you get 1 pound of wyvern meat.
It's
got
a meat giveaway.
It's a meat giveaway. A meat extravaganza.
Well, you know what? You know what'd be better to do since we're doing the slums, or you're getting people to do people in the slums.
Right.
Do a party for the slums to say, hey, we're here in the neighborhood.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I doubt the butcher's going to be able to buy. I mean, we got 4,000 pounds of meat. I
You could
doubt
have
he's
an
going to
open
be.
house.
Yeah. Come, look at these hoes. Look at this place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Throw a party to introduce the area to the hoes, which they already, I'm sure, have been introduced to some of them. But
Right. We feed everybody. Let's go it. The whole city show up.
All right. So after a few moments, you can hear her coming out the door. Yes, the guildmaster's on his way. Just wait right here.
okay,
We got you.
And she looks at everything, counts something, and then runs back inside.
Oh, would you like to buy some meat?
Boom, door shuts.
Rude.
well, I mean, half the time we are.
That's true. You're not
true.
wrong.
All right, so let's see.
So what all did they say inside?
They told us to bring her around back, and then they had to go talk to the guild master because apparently it was so awesome. So I don't know. We need to come up with an adventuring group name.
Pimp Daddy Follies.
I mean, we stay at the boneyard. So,
The Bone Daddies?
Okay. I'm easy like that.
That's what she said.
I mean, when you work night shift, there's the skeleton group.
Uh-huh.
We already got.
We have skeletons.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call ourselves the Skeleton Crew?
I have no idea.
I like
Hey,
that.
it's not a bad idea.
I like that.
I like that. We the Skeleton Crew. We clean up everything.
We take everything. It's not nailed down. We're taking it. And if it is nailed down, you better make sure we don't have a hammer. We're getting it.
Okay, so Skeleton Crew. I go running up to the door and try to open it.
Yep, and as you open it, there is this very large, dragonoid-looking gentleman reaching for the doorknob.
Okay. Hello? Excuse me. I gotta go tell the lady what her name is.
Fine greetings to you as well. Sure, go right on through.
Thank you. You tall.
You're small, so yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I've been told that. Still got some growing to do. I'm only 15. In cat years.
And he just kind of looks confused at you as you run past him and steps out into the back here with everyone and looks at the cart and then looks at all of you. My, this is a rather interesting group of people. I am the guild master, Kerith.
Here.
I hear you slayed the T-Rex that was running amok in the wilds.
Yeah. I'll tap up on the skull.
But your group level is too low to hunt that, so I see here that she said you had a witness that it attacked you.
Yeah.
The farmer.
The farm. We were killing the wyverns and then it came crashing through.
Farmer's
Growled
got a
at
note.
us.
You got a note?
Yeah, I'll give him the note. With a scroll.
So our name is the Pimp Daddy Skeleton Crew.
Writing down.
The Pimp Daddy's Skeleton Crew.
Live down at the boneyard.
And we stay at the boneyard, so if you need us, that's where we're at most of the time unless we're doing a mission of some sort. And this is a lady, right?
Yes.
And what race?
I can't recall.
Okay, don't worry about it.
We'll just say human for
There
the
you go.
moment.
Thank you, pretty lady. I need to go out there. That dragonoid thing is talking to my peoples. He's tall.
So,
And I run back.
so what's it matter if we too low? We not the right. It happened.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, we weren't looking
No,
for it.
I understand it wasn't intentional. So, what rank are you guys right now? You're E, right?
E.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done shit.
We tried.
Yeah.
May I see your car? And he points to you, Mason.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here.
And he waves his hand across it. He kind of glows a little.
Well, we're overachievers.
With the T-Rex involved with what you've done, I've no choice but to up your rank by at least one. So, see her on the way out. For your upgrade.
Oh,
We're now
awesome.
considered D rank adventurers.
Oh, yes, we are the D rank, and do the,
And do the what?
the Uh,
DX.
yeah, DX is we the D rank.
Just gonna be going through the town. Just
The Pit Daddy Skeleton Crew, the D ranks.
Well, if you have any issues, be sure to let me know.
Oh, yes, sir. I do have an issue.
I'm afraid to ask. Well, yes, go ahead.
Uh, can I get a mead?
A maid?
Mead,
I'm
a
not
drink.
not a fucking bartender.
Hey, you didn't say what kind of issues.
We'll get drinks when we get back to the boneyard.
Oh, okay. Where are we going now?
Hey,
Oh, you want to buy some meat? We got some meat for sale.
I look at the Draconic guy and just kind of go, yes.
He nods in your direction because he. Yeah, alright. We are not suited to buy meat. You might want to see the butcher, but even that is a bit much.
Yeah, we
still
thinking about the boneyard throwing a party for everybody because we gotta cook that meat. We gotta cook that meat.
Yes.
Who is your. I mean, the rabbit. Is the rabbit here? What is your name? Oh, I've got your card in my hand.
Mason.
Are you the leader of this rabble?
No,
no.
he's the drunk.
So then, who is your leader?
No.
He looks past you.
Yeah, I see the hand raised, and I'm just like, no.
Do you not
Big
have
Daddy.
a leader?
Pit
You
Daddy.
see-
We are a collective autonomous commune.
Yes.
What the hell did you just say?
Together we are one.
Yes.
I was taking
Sort
my
of like
time to
a
see if that's
overlarking.
pulse.
Or we could just say none of us really want to take that responsibility.
Ooh. Hey, have you got a leader for us in? Since nobody else wants to be a leader on our group, so you know you're the guild man. Oh, you can come with us and be our leader.
Let's not say we didn't.
Let's
see-
not and say we. Well, if we say we didn't, then why do we want to say it to begin with?
But if we're part
Looks
of your
towards
guild,
Russ again. He goes,
How about thank you for upgrading our guild membership. We will leave you in peace and return to the boneyard.
Do we need to do something with our cards, or
Yeah, we gotta go talk to the lady.
Oh yes,
He
yes.
said.
Then let's go do that and thank you for everything.
Yep. Thank you, Mister. What's his name?
Guildmaster.
Thank you, Mister Guildmaster, Sir,
yes. And he walks away.
or Ma'am.
Walks
I'm not
back
sure what you are.
inside, and you can hear him stepping up the stairs.
I mean,
he's probably
theoretically, we're
grumbling
part
to
of his
himself at the
guild.
same time. You know,
And I walk over to Pimp Daddy and go, I'm good.
You are good, Bird Daddy. You are good.
Oh, the name is the Pimp Daddy.
Oh,
Skeleton
so
Crew.
Awesome.
so the Pimp Daddy Skeleton Crew. I need to see all your cards.
There you go.
Here.
And, one of my skeletons hands mine over.
She sticks it in a box, slides it into the desk for a moment, pulls it back out, and the cards are a different color, and they say your rank is now a D rank.
See, we got the D.
So that means we can take C rank missions, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can take
Was
one
the
rank higher than
T-Rex-
what you
was-
are.
Was the
Gotcha.
T-Rex a C-rank mission?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Was the T-Rex a C-rank mission?
I don't remember.
It was
what
a S.
I think it was higher up.
Oh,
It was an A or an S.
A or A. I want to say A. Well, anyway, here's your gold for the T-Rex as well as the
Ooh.
the wyverns, the 3 wyverns.
what about the boars?
I already gave you the money for the boars.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It was boring me, so I didn't see it.
Okay.
Boring. Yeah.
How
You know-
much is the T-Rex worth?
You got a grand total from the T-Rex and the Wyverns together is 10,800 gold.
Thank you for all of your help.
Oh, thank you, ma'am, for all your help.
By the way, since
Good.
you guys
Thank you,
shit
Austin.
ton of meat, we're gonna throw a party down at the boneyard if you want to come and
Do
bring
they-
friends.
I know this is a stupid thing to ask. I'm gonna ask it anyway. Do they have like a board where like people can post like advertisements for businesses, or like I don't know what it would be like a community board here inside the.
Yes.
They do. I'm gonna pull out because we had flyers made. I'm gonna pull a flyer out and I'm gonna put it on the board.
All right.
Okay. For the boneyard.
Yeah, you see next to your boneyard thing, you got also the blacksmith shop and the sundry shop, as well as magic items and so forth. Just the different shops that adventurers may actually need.
Right. So
Are we
after
having a party?
after they adventure, they gotta relax.
Yeah.
There's like a hand scribbled note about hey, come to the whorehouse in the slums. It's just kind of handwritten there. No name, no nothing. Just look for the shitty building.
Are we having the party tonight or tomorrow?
Oh, dude, it's going to take a couple of days to get everything pressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to go get tables. We got to go get people can stand. That's going to be too many chairs. I don't. How many people in this town? We got to get crier people to yell at people to say come.
Okay.
I totally do that on their own time.
Sorry, mine went the wrong direction.
It is after 9 o'clock.
That's
even
why
though
I
I
said
wasn't
that.
trying to make that joke.
I'm sure you got a guy hired at the brothel that does it all the time. Runs from room to room to room saying it.
Alright.
Awesome.
So,
Well,
How
let's
much?
head to
So we got 4,000 pounds of meat. How much meat can we sell, realistically, or are we just keeping it all and throwing a giant ass party?
I think we're going to throw a giant ass party.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Well, we'll see what the butcher is willing to buy. I can build basically a freezer so we can freeze dry this meat up
Just
to a
like a
certain
store.
amount. Yeah, but I could probably only do maybe 400 pounds. So the rest of the meat we'd have to cook and
The next day or
preserve.
two.
Party hard.
So the first thing we do is we go while they're going back to the boneyard. I'm going out and going. Oh, I say, give me 500 gold.
Oh, yep, there you go. Have it.
Okay, so I go out in the slums and get every person that looks like they know how to cook, whether good or bad, and I'm gonna give them 5 copper pieces apiece to come help cook.
Why would I do that?
Free food
But
that you can take home with you too.
And prostitutes.
And I'm paying you 5 gold or 5 copper. I'll pay you another 5 when you get done, and you get to come to the party.
Fine, I guess I'll come.
Thank you. And I do that. I go around the slums for that until
I mean, you get a few people that, they're not cooks by no means, but they cook things over an open fire for themselves from time to time.
You know, I've
And
just
then-
realized
Go ahead.
Austin is Florida man.
and then again I go to the nearest bars and buy their stock out to bring to the party for the next couple of days or for the next day.
Give me a persuasion roll.
I need all of your alcohol.
You walk into the bar with 500 gold, or whatever. You're like, I'm buying all your booze.
Okay.
What?
I can't tell you why. You can't ask any questions, but I need your booze.
Hold on, let me find the thing. A 2.
Got a -1 to it.
Why do you think I talk the way I do?
So you've gone to several bars, and they've all turned you down on selling alcohol to you.
Okay, I go find the Rev
Okay.
because I don't know how to talk to these people.
Okay.
Rev,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to get some. I got some people to come and help cook, but I was trying to get the bars to provide alcohol, and they're laughing at me.
Why would they do that?
I think it was the spittle coming out of my mouth. I'm just not sure.
I don't know. So, is there a brewery in town, or how much alcohol do we actually have?
Yes, a lot.
How much? How much has the
Oh,
rabbit?
you really
produced?
give that wine away?
You just haven't asked.
I have asked, and most of the time you give me that dirty look.
Well, we're having a party.
I'll ask. Mason. What is our inventory when it comes to accoutrement, if you will?
About 450 pounds of alcohol.
Holy shit, that's a lot of alcohol.
Bottles of like alcohol, because I filled the bag of holding full.
Yeah.
And over the
us-
course of the time we've been traveling, I'm assuming he's probably drank about 50 pounds of it.
Also in the basement, didn't we set up a brewery?
You made a still for him,
Still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you took brewing, so you have that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
There may
It's
not be
basic.
no brewery in the city, but there is in the whorehouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
There isn't like a brewery, is there a place? Where do these people get their alcohol from? Let's put it that way.
actually, most of the taverns brew it.
Yeah, I think
They
they
brew
both
it
make their
themselves?
own. That's why some of it tastes like shit. I mean, some of it ain't all that good. Some of it's like Everclear.
It's not built milk. It's not built for taste. It's built to get you drunk.
Pretty much.
Gotcha.
That and, maybe clean the corrosion off the bar top or something.
All right, and we go to a tavern in the better part of town. The alcohol will be better, but it will cost more.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I'll go to one of the better establishments.
All right.
And
Let's
I'll walk
see.
in. And when have we decided we're doing this party?
What day is it?
We want to do it in 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
I don't think you guys have ever figured out what day it was. Because none of you have ever figured out what the calendar is for this new world.
How does 2 days sound?
I mean, the thing is, we don't need to worry about that because we have smooth hands.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
The Rev's personal assistant.
I think the Rev's hands are kind of not smooth, but whatever.
Well, that's why he has a smooth hand.
So you're traversing around trying to find another place that may be more high end.
Not high end, but I'm not going to where it's like 10 gold to even step inside the place, but like a good establishment that at least has decent alcohol.
Yeah, you find one called the Beautiful Rest.
Okay. I'll go in. I'll go up to the bar.
All right, and at the bar there's a human, female. She looks about younger.
Are you...
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's about middle-aged woman wearing a gray outfit with looks like she might have a tattoo on her chest or some sort of magical tattoo. You're assuming. She does have a wedding ring on her right hand. Her chestnut hair went down is lengthy. Her face is full. Her cheeks are rosy, and she always seems to sport a perfect smile and a twinkle in her gray eyes. What can I do for you?
Oh yes. Well, first off, and I'll order just a. I doubt they have a menu, but I'll order just like a better, not just like here's rock gut, but like
Well, I mean, we do have a
something.
menu if you would like to look at it.
Really? Let me see.
But we have a sausage pie with roasted apple and a
No,
mug
no,
of...
no, no. I'm looking for just alcoholic drinks.
Oh, well, we have Perry and whiskey. At least that's what we call it. So
Can
it's
I
kind of
try
a wine, and a whiskey.
it? I'll try it. Is it good?
I mean, I don't know.
You know.
I didn't make it.
Eh,
The Perry is kind of tart, but the whiskey is pretty good. I mean, it's got, you can feel it as it goes all the way down like any other whiskey, but it doesn't have a bad flavor.
I'm here. I'm in the means of to purchase a large amount of alcohol.
Okay.
You see, we're throwing a party, if you will, for a successful adventure. Me and my crew. And we need a tremendous amount. We got the food covered. We've got a lot of alcohol, but I feel like we need more.
And you wish to buy my stocks.
Of course, within reason. I realize that you gotta work too. I get it.
Give me an insight. Not an insight. I mean persuasion. Duh. I suppose I can part with some of my stock.
How much? Is this your establishment?
No, it's not, but I am the manager of it, I suppose is the best way to put it.
How would you like? How about a deal? You provide, alcohol. You provide food. I'm sure you've got live entertainment here.
Oh no, we allow the bards when they come by to play for their meals or their stay, but other than that, there's no actual live music here.
Well, how about we set up a deal here where, like a contract, if you will. We set it up where you guys provide food, and well, we got food, but like a different variety, if you will. Maybe you got some chefs or cooks that can know what they're doing. We got one, but he's just one man. He is just a rabbit.
Have to.
He's good at what he does.
No, we're not cooking rabbit.
We ain't cooking rabbit.
You have
But like
two.
he's very good.
You have
You have
two.
two?
Yes.
Cool. How about
You have Gordon.
in 2 days, you shut down
Yep. We got
And you-
ordered.
and you open up over there?
What do you mean open up over there?
The boneyard, baby.
You want us to shut our establishment completely down and open up in your establishment?
No. Well, hold on a second. You ain't open up in my establishment. What I'm saying is like you show up, you catering. Is what I'm saying.
I don't understand catering.
All right, I'm going to use the word of blah here. I'm going to explain to her what catering is,
Okay.
and yeah.
Yeah. There's no such thing as catering really in these towns. So you just want me to supply food and alcohol to your establishment for a price.
Yes.
Well, let's discuss the price.
All right, let's do
You
it.
know, as they say, the gold talks and the cow dung walks.
You're right. They do say those things.
They say what?
Money talks, bullshit walks.
I ain't never heard that.
Okay, but yeah, well,
So, yeah, let's see.
once we sit down to discuss said contract, I'll tell her what we're doing. at that point.
For supplying the whiskey as well as the food and our services rendered, I see us maybe 1,400 gold.
Oh, deal.
She just kind of looks at you, and goes, "Okay." And if you, the look in her face, if you could read minds, you're pretty certain she goes, "Maybe I should ask for more."
Now, here's the thing. Services rendered, that means everybody that works in this establishment. I need all hands on deck.
Yeah, I understand.
I need that. I need a list of what food items. Like, I'll go through this giant list of everything I need from them.
She hands you her menu again and says, "These are the food items that we usually create: sausage pie with roasted apples, chocolate sandwich with potatoes, and bitter root burgers with a glass of whiskey."
Oh, can I have some?
I'm sure. I mean, it'd be 5 silver.
Who's paying?
Okay. And I want it in writing, of course.
I mean, I don't have any paper.
Oh, don't worry, I got you right here. Here, right here. I got pen and paper. Boneyard Brewery. I love that.
Did you what? Discord?
Yeah.
And it's got the T-Rex head on it too. That's good.
I'll write the contract up. Services rendered. All employees on this date will report to the boneyard. Blah 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 blah. Chefs are to report to Mason. He's the one in control of the food, stuff like that. Yeah. Anything else we add into this contract?
She agrees to what you've said. And these are all Dragonborn. Has no difficulty dealing with it. She says she'll see you on that day.
All right. Here's the thing: is this enough to cover what we're wanting to do?
I don't know. That'd be
I'm asking the DM that. Is this enough to cover what we're
Well, I
wanting
mean, you've
to
got plenty of people helping you cook now.
do? Okay.
And then you've got her stores, which I don't know how much she actually has.
We can
of it,
supplement her store.
We'll say she currently has 13 barrels of whiskey.
Barrels.
Yeah, the big, like, I guess you'd call 55-gallon.
There's a
Close to
reason
it.
why it costs 1,400 gold.
Then you've got our
Uh,
480
Yeah, you
pounds.
end up having 2 cooks and 3 barmaids, if
Okay.
you will, and the 2 bartenders.
Okay.
Because you said you wanted all the employees, and that's what they have.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Oh, there is a stipulation.
What's that? What's that?
She does ask you to put in their stipulation because, her girls work off tips as well. Tips they're allowed to keep their own tips.
Oh, sure. And you tell them if they want to make some real money, they can talk to me.
Sure. No, I'm not going to do that because I like to keep my employees. But we'll
You
we'll
can
do
come
this.
too.
We'll do this job for you.
Hey, you need. Is this a lady that's talking or a man?
It's a lady.
Hey, don't you need a new madam?
Well, no, Smooth Hands has got it covered. She's got it
Oh,
covered. But,
never mind. Never mind. I'm
But-
sorry.
I also would like some advertisement.
By the way, this stuff is really good. The cooks are really good here.
Advertisement.
Mhm.
And I'll pass that. I'll pass that on to the evening. The evening chef or
Right.
evening cook because they don't have.
And the barmaids,
Chefs.
of course, they're going to be making a lot of money. So tell them that, they need to advertise, if you will.
Asking where you're at.
I've got a game tonight. Just tell them.
Tell what?
I have a game tonight. I'm
Yeah, had a game.
He's in a bar eating a beetroot burger and drinking a glass of whiskey.
He
So
can't hear
we'll give him the money, and then we will head back. Give her the money, and then head
Okay.
back.
And so how many days you got? 2 days?
Yeah, we'll say I said in 2 days. I hope that's okay with everybody.
Oh, wait.
I think it is.
Yeah, she shows up 2 days after the damn event already happened.
I want my money back. I'm gonna burn this bitch to the ground. I've done it once. I'll do it again.
Yeah, different town though.
Bitch better have my money.
All right, so you've done the whole running through the slums, hiring people to cook for you.
Yes.
So you definitely have enough people to turn a spick on a fire. You've got actual cooks coming, at least 2. Some wait staff as well as 2 bartenders.
Right.
Anything else y'all want to do?
Is there a glass blower in town?
Well, you could always be a glass blower.
There's a jeweler
Yeah.
in town that might be what you might be looking for.
I got Tiffany in there. She can blow. I mean,
Well, if there's not a glass blower, I'll pick up the skill.
Well, I mean, it would still go. I don't know how that would work. What skill you would take for that?
glass blowing.
Just another craft skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, the only person that would be anywhere close to that might be a jeweler. I would say, but as far as that's concerned, you don't.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking for us to start making our little beer bottles and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
Is there anywhere I can buy glass bottles?
I mean, you might be able to find a place that's like at the general store that might sell you the empty potion bottles.
Okay. I'll get those for now.
All right. Say 1 gold for a case of 12.
And how many cases does he have?
Let's see. About 8.
I'll buy all 8 cases.
Huh. All right. Well, I'll take the gold then. Thank you.
All right.
I'll be hyping the girls up. 2 nights is our opening night, and blah, and getting things ready. Well, the building is done, right?
Yeah, building's done, and actually, when you guys made it back home, I didn't get to tell you this when you did, but it's actually furnished as well and decorated.
Sweet.
So it's got all the nice furnishings, nice plush couches, and booths in the opening area, so that the ladies can lounge and look their best, and maybe just sit and BS with some of the guys that are there and get to mingle with people. It's big enough that you can turn it into. You actually have an actual ballroom in the back. I was a little further in that you can hold big events in. Your kitchen's fairly stocked. All the bedrooms are decorated differently because you gave free reign to the girls to decorate each room how they wanted to have their room decorated.
Right, it's their room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you've got the one who's got like paddles hanging on the walls and the straps and stuff on the 4 posts of her bed, that kind of thing. You've got the one who's got the frilly lace everywhere, and she's probably got dolls sitting up on a shelf and some like stuffed animals on her bed. It's kind of a mix between all of that. And then of course you got a few of them that just straight up room with a bed and a dresser and no frills and thrills.
Gotcha.
But I'm not going to go through each an individual one and tell you exactly what each one has in there. So
No. That's fine. That's cool.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Since you control all the girls.
Right. We'll I'm going through. We're here to make a lot of money tonight. I mean, in 2 nights. Uh, this ain't what it was before, kind of thing. Um, I'm kind of hammer into them that uh, you're not just a whore. You're more than that. They have to pay you. Remember that.
How many do we have? Or you have?
20. We should have 20.
How, Dan,
Yes.
how hard would it be to replicate the image we have above the bar that made of Pimp Daddy that he can see through?
I mean, what do you mean by? I mean, it wouldn't take much for you to replicate it.
Okay.
It might be a little different each time you replicate. I mean, you can't just like poof and it's a exact copy, but you can have somebody make you as many copies as you want. Just takes a little while.
Yeah, what I was looking at was maybe different images that we can hang in each of the girls' walls that he can look in if he needs to, just in case. But that's up to you, Pimp Daddy.
Yeah, the problem with that is you didn't say that when the place was being built, so there's no
That's true.
actual hiding spots to hide behind the pictures. Actually, the picture that you have is a magical one. That's right.
Right.
Sorry, I was thinking mundane look through, not the magical one. So that would be a little more difficult.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Russ.
Yes.
Now that we got a name, you got to make us like symbols to wear and shit.
Well, do we have a seal yet?
Or what?
Uh, a logo.
Well, that's what I said. A symbol.
Okay, you want me to create it?
Hey, we the Pimp Daddy Skeleton Crew. I mean, skeleton crew, and yes, we got walking billboards and they're skeletons, but at the same time, we got to come up. They got got to have something pictury or sewy, however you do it.
If you like, I can whip up some quick drawings.
Okay.
I would like to see what Discord comes up with that combo. Yeah, Marcus, just type in Pimp Daddy Skeleton Crew and see what it gives you.
See what it spits out.
Yeah.
But
I am.
I knew you were. All right,
Oh,
so
this is pretty good if I gave him the charlatan dice.
so any other preparations you'd like to make for the upcoming event?
we need musical entertainment.
Oh, I'll play.
Awesome. You got a whole band.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Um,
What is it? Big Russ and the Boneyard Band.
Bone Russ and the Bone Daddy. Big Russ and the Bone Daddies.
Are your skeleton crew intelligent at all? Could you start teaching them bard ways and they take levels of bards to be our band?
Well, I can't. They can't take levels, but they are partially intelligent.
He can
They're
he
not
can teach him a chord or
basic
a
skills.
or a
Mm.
rhythm, and they can
Yeah.
repeat it. He's like, all right,
And
you play the
I
drum.
also
Doom, doom, tsh,
can
doom,
just
doom,
animate all my instruments, and they can play by themselves.
tsh. Big Russ, the one man band.
Yeah.
And we do have proper security now in place.
Okay. You've invited people to work.
Well, we said we were going to hire hires to advertise and send it through the city.
So, who are you trying to have invited?
Everybody that wants to come.
Yeah. It's open at night, baby.
I think he's saying you need to go invite the mayor and them peoples.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming you'll make the personal invitations for those of import. Because if you throw out invites to the entire city, it's a lot of people be trying to come through the doors.
I will go and provide personal invitations to the guild master, the guild secretary, to the guild masters from the other guilds, and to any leader of the town.
And I go tell the blacksmith.
Oh, I love that.
I'll get with Mason, and we'll take those empty bottles, and I'll make the labels, the Boneyard Brewery.
Just one problem with this Pimp Daddy skeleton crew. It's not a kobold skeleton.
It don't matter. We're good. It's all good.
Yeah. Do a recipe of 120-minute IPA, so we can fill as many of these bottles up as a launch of our own beer type thing, and I'll help you brew it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
There is one thing I am going to do. I'm going to have like a personal, like sit down, like coach meeting with the girls. And it's going to be, I'm going to tell them,
Flashy genius.
if you're with somebody and they happen to tell you some information that you think might be interesting, bring it to me, or bring it to one of the crew, one of the skeleton crew. Basically, I'm still looking out for, old Shay Dick is what he wants.
Yep, we got you.
So,
and they all understand.
Yeah. Matter of fact, won't you take my inspiration, re-roll that?
All right. I'm gonna roll a d20. So that would be a 23
For this
IPA.
quick IPA brew to fill up these.
Yep. I mean, it's very, very good. I don't know what to compare it to, but we'll just say it's very, very good. You have to tell me what kind of taste and stuff it has.
It's honey ale, or I'll let the Mason listen to.
You were giving me the idea of an IPA, and I was like, oh yeah, sure. What are you thinking? And I brewed it.
Yeah. It's got a sweet, let's just say, if this was Earth, it would give it sort of a Killian's taste to it.
Okay.
Reddish ale.
This ain't no Budweiser, that's for certain.
No. And would that be enough to make fill up the 8 cases?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay.
So you have 8 cases of your Bone Daddy brew?
Yes.
Is that what is it called? Or did I read that wrong? Bone Daddy or Boneyard? Boneyard brew.
Yeah, it's Boneyard Brewery. This is our flagship brew until we have time to officially make real brew, which normally takes 2 to 4 weeks. But there's a recipe for 120-minute ale or IPA. That's
All right.
the fast brew.
So yeah, you made plenty of ale to go with your event coming up in 2 nights. Any other preparations you would like to have for said event?
Also, during that time, I will be working on making basically a freezer to freeze as much meat as we can to preserve it.
Give me a adventures roll on that.
Since you helped me out,
27.
if you needed it, I would help you.
Oh yeah, no problem. Takes you the better part of the 2 days but you're able to get a pretty decent sized freezer built.
Okay.
Using a mix
Yeah.
of mechanics and magic.
And I will start freezing. How much meat do you think we can freeze in that? Out of the 4,000 we have.
I was,
How many are you trying to make?
I figure about 400 to 500 pounds, give or take.
That's your tinker. It was a 27.
Just so we know how much food we need to preserve otherwise.
I'm gonna say, just for game mechanics' sakes and what have you, you're able to recreate a walk-in freezer.
Oh, okay.
Your tinkering was to make the device, but somebody needs to make the actual freezer for you. So,
Okay, I'll do that.
do you wish to do it, or do you need anybody else to help?
I was gonna help.
Yeah. And then I'll, since assume it's the following day, I'll use one of my flashy genius to make that a 29.
All right. So yeah, you were able to create a walk-in freezer that's big enough to keep your meats frozen, and possibly some, whatever else you might have.
Oh, sweet.
Josh, what armor are you wearing?
I am wearing. I do have the +1 pimp coat. Leather armor of the Mariner is technically what I'm wearing.
Okay, so since he's talking about the pimp coat, and I've got that mithril, can I make him armored, because mithril is supposed to be one level, supposed to be lighter than normal? Can I make him a medium armor that will they can wear as light armor?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So I go to the blacksmith and I ask him to use the forge, and I will attempt to do this. I will. How many points is to give somebody advantage?
I don't know, but I can do that for you.
Yeah, if you do that for me, and I'll roll.
All right. Would you
Don't worry,
like?
with my feet, I can prevent you from failing.
Oh,
So.
yeah.
Yeah. Would you like the artificer to come with you just in case? Give you a flash of genius.
You're working on something, so
Yeah, you
Oh,
got that.
okay.
You're working on that freezer.
Yeah.
31.
Would you like inspiration? Oh, okay. I don't think you need inspiration.
31. Okay, and you're using the mithril.
Yep.
Any other materials you would like to use as well?
Yes. I would like to use like 2 of the bones from the T-Rex to make some make it look good into the bone daddy symbol on the front.
Okay. Is that all you guys want to use? No other ingredients or materials you might have in your possession?
I don't have anything else.
Well, we got those. Nope. Where is it? War chest.
I was gonna say there's the. I don't know how
War
you.
tusk. If that we did.
The
Do
what?
anything? The electric war tusk.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'll use that too.
Yeah, we got 4 of them. I don't know if that would give any bonus or magical aspect to the armor.
So that makes medium armor light armor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. And what exactly is it you're making?
To go with what he's got, I will make it a breastplate. Because anything else, I think might be I don't think I could do. I don't have enough to do the half plate.
Well, you had.
You had 40 pounds.
Yeah, so you had. If you wanted to do a
Okay,
half plate, you
so
could.
if you let me do the half plate and make it look like a pimp suit type thing, but You know, with his symbol on the front and with the tusk off of the electric tusk. That's what I'll use.
All right. Let's see. I got one more I got to do. All right.
I was one away from a crit.
Give
too.
me-
That's what's embarrassing.
Give me one more blacksmith roll.
Okay. Again, I'll give myself advantage.
Yeah. I'll spend the points.
Thank you. So 28. So 31 and 28.
All right.
So you have a plus 13, right?
Yes.
I can with my feet that
Uh-huh.
I've got, I can give you a 17. If I give you a 17, that will make your roll of 30.
Okay. So on that second roll of 30.
All right.
That'd be a base 30 roll.
Both of those are successful.
Okay.
You make the breastplate and you use some of the bone to make like the symbol in the chest that you were talking about doing.
Uh-huh.
But with
Is it a breastplate or a half plate?
half plate.
Half plate.
No disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Right. That would jump my with the +1 pimp coat. That would jump my AC to an 18.
There you go.
Um,
Thank you.
also add to that the half plate is actually considered resistant for electricity, since he used the boar's tusk in the crafting of it.
And that's all the Mithra. I think that was well spent.
Yes, thank you. My
Go
God,
ahead and
that's the reason why I stay far away from stuff.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so
How many more tests would it have taken to make that?
just the one.
Okay, so
You
we
still
got
have one
3
left.
more.
Or you have whatever. Yeah, because he had 4. So yeah, you have 3 more. And it would have taken one of the smaller top ones, not the bottom ones.
Okay.
All right, so that's it for that. Anything else you guys like to do preparation wise?
So in the back, while this is all getting started, I don't know, I can't remember what it's exactly called, but to get it started using up some of this meat, I'm going to dig a hole in the backyard, and I'm going to start one of them underground barbecues
Okay.
to get some of this meat going and cooked.
Like they do in Hawaii.
Yeah, like the Hawaiian barbecues.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm going to bury some of this meat and just get it nice, broil hot on the coals and all of that. Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I don't either.
So,
All right. The day before the
I added the
event,
leather armor to the war chest. The leather armor of the mariner, what I had on before.
Mm-hmm.
good
You
enough.
want to throw some pineapple on that?
I mean, I don't know if there is any pineapple here.
It's just going to be a lot of extra meat for the moment.
Let's see.
Well, we cook enough meat for what's needed for the party, because everything apparently is going to fit in the walk-in freezer.
The day before the get together,
Mm-hmm.
it happens throughout the day, but first things first is early in the morning, a young halfling male comes up and knocks on the door of the establishment.
Go and open the door.
We'll make this
What
quick.
you want?
We'll make this quick. You actually have
Hi.
5 individuals that show up throughout the day. Gotcha.
Oh, you saw my message.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 individuals throughout the day that
Uh-huh.
show up. A halfling male, a female tiefling, a female halfling, a female half elf, and a female gnome. 5 looking for work.
What kind of work?
Whatever kind of work you have available.
Oh, okay. Pimp Daddy!
I will come.
You got some more hoes?
Are they all females?
1 male.
One male. The rest of them are females.
Yep.
They said any type of work.
Well, then I will present them the contract.
Well, should we see what kind of skills they have? I mean, unless you're just looking for more prostitutes.
Well, I'm going to ask her what are you looking for?
I'm looking for work. I mean,
How old are they of age?
well, 2 of them
Let's
look
start
like
there.
2 of them look like children, and the other one's a gnome. The 2 that are a little taller seem to be of age. You think? Well, you don't really know how old the half elf is.
Well, I'll tell her. I'll ask.
I mean, yeah, we're old enough. I mean, I think. How old do we have to be?
Can we use these as well, to start with here?
Cleaners.
Cleaners right now. We'll work them into other positions. Let's put it that way.
You're apprenticing them.
Right.
And
They
they
get,
have.
they get to learn the nature of the business. You know, I need somebody that can clean, that can take orders.
They can be gophers. They can run and get stuff.
Right.
How about
Right.
some help for Mason in the kitchen or the brewery?
So,
Like gophers,
if you're
whatever they
ready,
need done.
if you're ready, I'll give you their names.
Oh Lord. Okay, hold on. Okay.
All right. Well, first one is Wigan Toscobble. That's the halfling male.
Wigan
Toscobble.
Toss Cobble. And he's a what?
Halfling male.
Okay. Okay.
You have Rietta Failure. She is a female tiefling. Her first name is Rietta. R-I-E-T-A.
R-E-I-T-A.
R-I-E. I before E.
Okay.
And
Her last name's what?
her last name is Failure. F-A-I-L-U-R-E.
Okay. Somebody didn't like you. Tiefling. Alright.
You have Euphemia Reedfellow. She is a female halfling.
Okay.
You have Avis Yathrana.
Spell that last.
I-A-T-H-R-A-N-A.
Okay.
Female half elf.
Okay.
And then last but not least, the female gnome is Tenena Musgrabow.
Spell that first
Musgraben.
name.
T-E-N-E-N-A.
Okay.
And the last is M-U-S-G-R-A-B-E-N. And those are your newest employees.
Okay. Since it's the day of,
It's
we will just.
It's like the
we'll
day.
just-
It's like the day before the actual event starts.
Yeah, they're not trained to the point to where they can actually perform, so they'll be used as gophers, cleaners. You know.
Hey, Rev,
What's that?
have you asked them if they're part of the Thieves Guild trying to get our money?
Y'all part of the Thieves Guild?
No.
All right, they said no.
Okay.
So,
Hey, it was just an idea. You know,
no, I get you. I get
I'd
you.
have done it.
I'll tell.
They part
I'll-
of the Thieves Guild. Lance around the corner. What?
Well, we got some new folks that's going to start working here, and the Red kind of threw some money around yesterday. So I just thought hey, if I was a thieves guild, I'd try to get in here and get some stuff.
Oh, go ahead. I'll tell them that, like, nobody fucks me. Remember that. If you do,
The ogre ladies did.
The
Well, they did.
tiefling lady looks at you, and goes, "Well, that's a shame."
No, oh no. No, listen, no, what I mean is nobody steals from the red. You understand? You do good, I make sure you make money. You hear me? You good to me, I good to you. That's the way it works.
Sounds fair. We can come back to that other comment later.
Oh, we will.
Oh God, not that. You know he's been with ogres, right?
And your point?
3 times actually, but that's besides the point.
Well, that was with a small point.
Just don't make me be in the room.
Again.
Yeah.
I still can't remove that from my memory.
And I'm sitting here thinking, man, I had to save his life. How did I do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I don't really care who he sleeps with. I just like giving him hell for having to, the ogres are about 20 size, 20 times. One of the ladies' breasts was the size as him.
Damn right it was.
I mean, when you talk about climbing a mountain, damn.
The Reverend's version of motorboat is just standing there and shaking.
If you say that, Russ will be passing by and go, yeah, I had to pull him out and bring him back.
It was.
You mean you're the one who brought him back for thirds?
Thirds, and then after that.
I'm sorry. I mean, it was good. That's all I gotta say.
I'm sure it was.
So as she walks past you, she runs her finger down your jawline and walks towards the back to do whatever job you've given her to do.
I would give her a job to do.
Robert, did you get my message?
Oh, I was reading something.
But not my message. I see how it is.
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
Alright, and I'll give you this information.
Hey, Marcus, I sent you something on the Discord.
So we have electricity.
Yes.
We have a flashing giant neon green sign. We have indoor plumbing. We have a cooling system for our beer.
Mm-hmm.
We have a walk-in freezer.
Yes.
What else do we have?
Well, if we can get Austin to start making us some kegs, I can run some lines and we can have draft beer.
You want me to do what?
Make kegs.
What are kegs made out of?
Metal.
Stainless steel.
I don't know how to make stainless steel, but I can make some steel. What's stainless steel?
It's a metal that don't rust.
Well, how do you make aluminum? Because I think you could also make them out of that probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's like just
Okay, stainless steel was created in 1913, so yes, I do know about it. I just wasn't sure.
yeah.
So I can try. It's going to take me a little bit of time, though. I got to gather the ingredients.
Okay. Well, I'll take time for me to run lines and make plastics and stuff like that.
All right, so you guys have gotten all the preparations you wish to get done before the event, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else.
Here's the thing. What do you think we need there, Dan? Are we missing something?
It's not my tavern. It's not my whorehouse.
Oh, well, so we got food covered. We got drink covered.
Entertainment.
We got entertainment covered. We got a band.
Just got to go talk to the higher ups.
Well, that's what
we want.
Russ is going to do that.
That's what
Okay.
Russ is doing. We have
The
proper.
skeletons being in, fancy attire, so they can hand the envelopes off.
We do have proper security, correct?
You have your skeletons and your cells.
Well, no. We hired. If you remember last game, we hired.
Yeah, we also hired.
We hired about a dozen guild members. Also.
Okay, well then.
For security, yeah.
Right. Where we were gone, we wanted to make sure. But we're keeping them on, so.
All right. All right, so you seem to have all the preparations you need. So what we're going to do is we'll call it here. And I will prep for a party that I was not expecting to have. Which is fine.
I'm sure Dan's come up with this elaborate campaign, and we're like, nah, we're going to make a whorehouse dance party.
So before
Food.
before we jump out of tonight's game, I do want to give Josh an opportunity to give the shout out he was unable to give at the beginning of the session.
Yeah, so we are doing, me and a friend of mine, we do a Riff Tracks Mystery Science Theater, whatever you want to call it, called Trailer Trash Theater, where we riff on movies. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do anything last week. We had a family emergency that happened, so we weren't able to record. So we pushed it off to this week. This week we are doing what we dubbed Trailer Trash Wrestling, where we are watching, it is a Undertaker themed wrestling thing. We're watching about 8 or 9 of his, I believe it was 9 of his matches, I believe. Some of them are longer than others, some are very short. And we get to, and Jake, who is my accomplice in all of this, he is the Cyclopedia of Wrestling, so we'll be throwing in a lot of tidbits and information about it. But yeah, we added 2 movies. I added 2 movies to the Wheel of Pain and Torture. That's our wheel that we roll every week to find out what movie we're going to watch or what show we're going to watch. I added Shark of the Corn.
What?
And yes, it's like Children of the Corn, but with a shark. An undead shark that can only swim in cornfields. And Catnado. It is a movie that a bunch of cats get sucked into a tornado, and they kill people. So when the cats land, it's crazy. But yes, Trailer Trash Theater.
What kind of drugs are these fucking writers on? All right, so if you want to check that out, go check that out. So if you can't wait till next Saturday, or actually, yeah, next Saturday, which will be our game day, should be next Saturday for the Extra Life. Come check us out with the Star Wars, some Warhammer, and of course we'll continue tonight's game. We'll have a party on the event night. Should be a blast.
Sounds perfect.
Yes.
As he blows us up because he just said it was going to be a blast.
Dun dun dun. But if you can't wait that long, we will be back here Wednesday. We should be for our organized play. We'll see you Saturday. And remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.
Bye.
Take care.